Hello Pisces, and welcome to Dragonfly Soul Tarot. Sorry about the shaky camera there. We're doing your May Tarot Energies reading today, and I just wanted to ask, are you okay with the timing of the monthly readings? Should I bring them up a little bit and maybe have them available halfway during the previous month as opposed to the last week of the previous month, which is my preference, as I find that a lot of tarot card readers release them earlier, and I don't want to be in competition with that. I prefer to have it a little later on so that you still have something to watch as the time has gone by closer to me. Although I can see that if I do them earlier, then you have some extra time to prepare for those energies coming up in the following month. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I've shuffled and I am cutting the cards now, and we are ready to do your monthly tarot card reading, and you are showing up as Justice. There we go. You see that? Okay, so you are the Justice card, and what is crossing you is the Seven of Wands. Okay, energy is moving off into the past, the Three of Wands. Current energies that you are dealing with is the Moon. A lot of dark cards. Let me see if I can get a little close, a little more light over here. Ooh. Okay. And energies coming in the future is the Page of Cups. Okay. The way you see yourself is the Nine of Coins. The way others see you is the Nine of Cups. Your biggest fear is the Three of Coins. And your biggest hope is the Ten of Coins. And the outcome card is the Knight of Swords. All right, okay. So, let's see. Interesting. You see yourself as, well, you're coming across as the Justice card. So you are standing up for yourself. But this, someone is fighting back. Okay, so there is this litigation energy going on right here. You are standing your ground, you are defending yourself, and someone else is defending themselves as well. So this is out and out battle of words, battle of wits, battle of strategies. I'm hoping it's not a physical battle, but I don't see that as being a physical battle, because the Justice card is a card of the court of law. So this speaks to me more of strategies as opposed to merely being physically combative. Okay, so there is a lot of back and forth right now. There's a lot of negotiation, a lot of standing up for yourself, and fighting off someone's defensiveness. Someone is definitely being defensive, and they may actually have a bit of a hair-triggered temper at this point and are openly being confrontational. But you are standing your ground. You're saying, I have a right to be where I want to be and have what I want to have, and you are infringing on my rights. And this seems to be also, it's possible that you are standing up for your boundaries. Someone is infringing on your boundaries and you are pushing back. So there is this situation where you are being pushed, but you are pushing back. Okay, so whether it be in your professional life, your personal life, there is in May going to be necessity for you to stand up for yourself, definitely, because someone is going to be coming at you in a combative manner. Okay, so it seems like some sort of decision was reached in the past and you decided to move forward on this particular decision. So anything that is happening in this reading is a consequence of this decision that you made in the past. And this could be splitting up assets after a divorce, or negotiating a what's it called, a severance after leaving a job, or being downsized from a job. Something that you are definitely going to have to stand up for yourself to get what is coming to you. Right now you are having a little bit of trouble dealing with this. It is causing some emotional issues, some moodiness on your part, possibly. But there also may be something that you don't know about, something that is being hidden from you, because the energy is kind of murky. You may not be thinking clearly, and it's exhausting. It's exhausting. You have been going through this for a long time, Pisces, and I know that you are exhausted having to deal with this, and it's taking a toll on your mental state. Okay, so you're dealing with this mental exhaustion right now, and but still you can't let up. You can't just sit back and let them run all over you. You still need to stand up for that. So despite your fatigue, despite your mental fatigue, keep in mind that you are going to need to step up to it. If this is a relationship that is dissolving, in the future, there may be an outsider who comes in and starts flirting with you openly before your divorce is even final. So there may be some flirtations with someone, or this also could be in the case of some sort of breakup or split up. This could be some sort of fight over the kids, and this could be some sort of fight over the pets. I will say right now that this is not a predictive reading, okay? This is not trying to predict that you are going to end up in some sort of separation or divorce. If you are separating or divorcing, you already know about it, okay? And this is what you are going through right now, and possibly some ways to deal with this particular situation. But it seems to me like there's already somebody coming into your life just as someone is going out of your life. This could also indicate a new budding relationship. Perhaps with this long, messy divorce finally being resolved and dissolved, you are now able to actually start a relationship with this person whom you have been have had your eye on for a long time. So it's a fresh start in the romantic arena. It's not with this person whom you're fighting with, but it is definitely very sweet and very flirtatious. Okay, so in terms of your financial stability, you feel like you have got it. You've got it all under control. You are you don't have to worry about that particular aspect of your life at this point in time. You know where you're going financially, and you may be concentrating on that right now, and that may be a large part of this fight that you are putting up in order to protect this independence that you have with your financial situation. So you are working on asserting your independence, and others are seeing you as quite lucky or possibly a little greedy. Whether that is true or not, this is something that you guys are going to have to come to grips about. That it may be fair or unfair assessment of the way that you are handling things, but others are seeing you in this light that either you are getting more than your fair share, or you are being quite quite demanding. So your biggest fear is having to put yourself out there, having to not having that foundation to rely on, because this is building a foundation from the ground up. I mean, you have the experience behind you, you have some experience, but now you have to go out and get real world experience. And this could also be in the romantic realm. I mean, you may have been off the market for so long that now you have to go out there and mingle and find someone new, or start a brand new relationship, and this scares the heck out of you. You're going, oh my gosh, I didn't want to have to be at this point again in my life. You know, I didn't want to have to be here again in my life. Financially, though, you know, you see yourself as completely established, and yet you fear having to getting back to the point where you've lost so much that you need to go out there and hustle again and retrace your steps in order to get back to this place. Okay, so you see yourself there, but you're afraid of having to go back and start over again. What you hope for is financial stability. This seems to be, at this point in time, your biggest priority, your driving force. I mean, there is this romantic connection in the background somewhere, but that is not your all-encompassing force. And that's what leads me to think that this is some sort of messy breakup here, some sort of messy divorce, that you are fighting in order to hang on to that stability that you have built up over the years, and now you can assert your independence, but this breakup threatens that particular goal that you have of independence, financial independence. So the outcome is the Knight of Swords. Do I need to go into an explanation about how the Knight of Swords conducts himself? The Knight of Swords charges in ahead. Come what may, they say what is on their mind no matter what. They do what they have to do, and they do it with fierce abandon. Okay, so once again, the sword suits, head over heart decision. Always taking the okay, what's the word I'm looking for? Okay, let's see if I can rephrase it. Taking the attitude of what is mine is mine. Okay, and I don't, inflexibility. Okay, so for better or for worse, the attitude of inflexibility is behind you in order for you to win in this situation here. And I don't see the Seven of Swords. I don't see the Five of Swords. So this is, nobody seems to be trying to pull one over on you, and you don't seem to be trying, even though someone thinks you're trying to get more than your fair share, it doesn't seem to me that you are really out to rip anyone off. You just want what's yours. and you are going to do what you have to do to get it. No more Mr. Nice Guy. The Knight of Swords reminds me of the Queen of Swords, but with a lot more impetus, a lot more action behind him, moving forward at almost a breakneck pace to get what he wants. Okay, so this may be it, Pisces. This may be finally the end to those tumultuous relationship that has been going on for a long time. This may be the month where you actually break away from this, dare I say, toxic relationship, or at the very least, this relationship that is going nowhere. As I mentioned before, if this is not a reading for those who are unaware of a breakup, these are things that are already in the works. So this split up is not something that is going to be coming as a surprise. This divorce is not going to be coming out of the blue. There's very, very little chance of that happening. So if you are suspicious, keep lines of communication open. But this is a big thing, and this has been going on with Pisces for a long time. So Pisces, those Pisces to whom this applies, they know it's happening, and I'm thinking that pretty soon it's going to be over, and you're going to be able to breathe some fresh air and finally feel the weight of this particular situation finally lifted off your shoulders. And here's hoping that it finally clears up and happens within May. Okay, Pisces? Well, thank you so much for being here, Pisces. I appreciate you liking, subscribing, and commenting on my videos. I hope that you found something helpful from this reading. Please remember to tell 2 friends about my channel so that if they need to hear these messages, they will know where to find me. Thank you again for being here, Pisces. I wish you all the best, and we will see you next week. Bye for now.